like I did say before, I was going to be more consistent reviews, and I'm going to review a movie that was released back in March. That stars Lynch playing geeky teen and has a plot involving an app that changes stuff in his life. I think with all that, I think you know how this one's going to end up for me. What is going on, guys? Samuel from Samuel Beast here, and today I'm here to review Stardust-Update, which is directed by Scott Spear, who did another film earlier this year called Midnight Sun, which I haven't watched yet, but I actually will pretty soon after seeing this movie. And also there's another film coming out this film, also starring Belle Thorne, who also starred Midnight Sun. And you got Ross Lynch, Olivia Holt, Connie Eaton, Greg Sulkin, and Brett Meisiger. Yeah, it's based about Ross Lynch plays like a geeky type teen who ends up starting his first day of school, of course, as it goes on, then he ends up getting this app thing from this mysterious guy who was apparently a famous YouTuber. And basically he uses that to pretty much change a lot of stuff about his life again to do have whatever he wants, like maybe have his dad, or maybe him a team, and as later movies, things go great at first, but then it ends going very wrong. Now again, honestly, I never even heard of Lynch now, honestly. Like I never heard his movie until I ended up watching it with a few friends on rabb.it. Yeah, but apparently I found out those stars Lost Lynch, the whole this dumbest person did Midnight Sun, which again I still haven't seen, but I've seen this film. I actually do want to see that movie. And has a lot of film stars that I know beyond Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. So I'm going inside to know to expect, and that's what who's in the movie, who's playing who, and with the plot synopsis. If it is something I never heard of. Let's get a film that could actually be an interesting and actually underrated movie, or a pretty terrible and one of the worst movies of the year. And unfortunately, it's the former one. It's the latter one. Stardust-Update freaking sucks. This movie really isn't that good. Like, one thing that actually had potential not to be interesting, but actually could be a guilty pleasure. Considering that there are actually guilty pleasure-esque moments in this movie. But there isn't enough of these moments to where the film isn't a guilty pleasure. The film is just boring and just terrible, and it's definitely one of the worst movies I've seen in 2018. I do have the one positive, than the guilty pleasure-esque moments, that does prevent this film from getting an absolute 0, and that is the cinematography. It is like well shot enough and well lit enough to I can consider a positive, and it is literally the only thing preventing this movie from getting a 0 of an F from me. Like, it's literally the only thing. It's actually well shot. And like I said, that is literally the only good thing I can say about Stardust-Update, because everything else, let's talk about it. First off, the acting, it freaking sucks. Ross Lynch, you can tell he feels totally miscast here, he can't really play geek. Like, Ross Lynch really has come to his own as an actor, and to like I actually liked him in Lost in Alley, at least performance-wise. He actually did a pretty good job in the majority of the episodes in that show. And he was also in another movie last year called My Friend Dahmer, which is by that pick based on the younger years of different Dahmer. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen My Friend Dahmer, I do recommend it. It's actually a pretty good movie. And Ross Lynch surprisingly did an amazing job playing a young Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, that really surprised me how good he was in that role. Here, though, again, he's in this cast, he doesn't really play this character very well, and he's also a very boring character. He's kind of unlikable. It's also kind of stupid as well. As when the situations go wrong and all that, he actually has the opportunity to not, like, some situations happen in the film mainly because of his stupidity. Like, there are a few moments in this movie where he could have just stopped the situation, where he could not have done this, he could not have done that. But yeah, he does it anyway. And that really makes me really hard to care for his character, because most of the stuff was all his fault. I mean, sometimes that can work, but this is definitely not one of those. And Ross Lynch was good. There's a little Holt too. It's actually another talented actress. Someone who's very talented. I mean, she definitely didn't show up best night in the show. I didn't do it, which one of my worst Disney Channel show. But given that she's proven her acting talent, and from what I've seen from the new Marvel show, Cloak and Dagger, she was pretty good actually. Like, I haven't fully watched that show yet, but from a few episodes I've seen, she's actually pretty good in that show. Here, not so much. She's not much I can say about her, honestly. Like, she's kind of boring and bland and nothing that interesting, honestly. Like, they took like music and all that, but again, this is not really interesting enough to really grab to her character, honestly. And she and Ross Lynch really don't have any chemistry at all, like, because the relationship is very rushed and also very forced. Like, they have one meeting and you expect them to fall in love, it's like that. It's actually when they meet, they have like a big musical number, which should feel great because it kind of involves their chemistry. But they have no chemistry, so you really don't feel the emotion in the relationship. I mentioned the relationship, it really isn't that interesting either, you don't really buy into it. It's not one of the relationships where you just like, why did it be in the first place? It's not like one of those bad type relationships. It's one relationship that doesn't really stand out and just, it feels very forced and all that. Like, you kind of expect that's going to happen, but just how it happens, just feels very forced and comes out of nowhere. But you really don't feel the love and connection that romance should have. And there's also this one character played by Courtney Eaton, who I don't know much about. I know that she apparently played one of the wife characters in Mad Max Fury Road. She definitely wasn't that good, much better, and it's kind of like, you don't really much. I only know that she's kind of a stalker, and she kind of wants to bang Ross Lynch's character, just, you don't even know why, and it kind of comes out of nowhere. And something that bugged the hell out of me, and this is also one of something about her is one of the stupid decisions that Ross Lynch's character makes in the movie, where he could have avoided it, but he chose not to. And also the app thing I'll get into later, but and also Greg Sulkin, he plays basically a stereotypical unlikable bully character. I don't like Greg as an actor, but here not so much. And there's also Bryn Basinger, who was actually from Nickelodeon's show, and I actually liked her in that show. Not so much yet, and it's mainly because she literally has no purpose in the movie. She kind of plays the little sister of Ross Lynch's character, but again, she has no purpose in the movie, and she's basically one of those characters, well, if you take them out of the movie, nothing would change. Nothing would make a difference. And the only thing you really know about her is that she really into anime. That's literally the only thing you know about her character. And she plays that stereotypical character who basically sneaks out and all that, to get in trouble and all that. She plays that stereotypical sister character. And also this character, plays off Lynch's best friend Lonnie, who's basically just your typical no-ring type of fat guy who's very unpopular and all that. Like usually I'm kind of into these type of characters because actually I'm more likable, but here he just comes out annoying. And lastly, there is this father character who basically is kind of you can't really tell like where he thinks of, one main thing actually cares about his family, but then he doesn't, but he does, and then he does, and he does. Like, it goes back and forth between we think he actually does care about his family, but then not really, just, he kind of goes back and forth between that, and that makes his motivation very confusing. Like, one minute's like, oh, he does care about Ross Lynch, he does care about his family, he's working hard. Then one minute's like, I'm Debbie Dad, I don't care about you guys. Like, it goes back and forth, and that gets kind of irritating real fast, especially near the end. And there's also this other one character, Tyler, who comes out as pretty much a hindrance to Lynch's character. There's not much I can say about him, but he's very annoying, and the hindrance he comes to Ross Lynch is very just wily, and another stereotypical annoying character. And that's basically nothing. Most of his characters are pretty much stereotypes. And I don't have a huge problem most of his stereotypes, but you at least had some layers to them as well, but they pretty much are just stereotypes. Like, pretty much just every stereotypical high school cliche and character in the books. I'm not making that up, honestly. This literally has every cliche in every high school movie and every character cliche in the freaking book, and you can guess where certain arcs or certain characters are going to go at times. And let's talk about the story here, which is definitely one of the most stupidest things I have ever seen in a very long time calling a story. Like I don't want to talk about too much about it, but again, all the characters here make really stupid stuff. There are a lot of stupid, unbelievable things that actually happen that make you go, wait, what? And a few of those moments, like I said, are moments that will kind of guilty pleasure at and even made me laugh out loud unintentionally. But like I said, there aren't enough to where I can consider it a guilty pleasure. Like, they have more moments like that. If they kind of were a little bit self-aware of what I was trying to do and all that. If they just went for it and they just went for how unbelievable it is and how stupid it is, it actually would have been actually a guilty pleasure. But it doesn't take, like, it takes itself seriously a few times, so it just doesn't. I'm actually so much, I don't know, those moments, it's not very much unfunny, honestly. There are a lot of moments that are very cringy and just, whoa, and there are definitely a lot of lines that, oh my god, definitely some of the most stupidest lines I've heard all year. And again, the story here is very stupid, and again, it has literally every cliche you can expect from a high school movie, and also from a bad Disney Channel movie as well, because you know, the story is good, the actual direction and the writing feels so like the bad Disney Channel original movies. If are we doing like a top 10 worst Disney Channel movies along with top 10 best that very soon, just let us know. But yeah, the actual directing in general and the writing in general feels so bad Disney Channel original movie. How bad Disney Channel in general. And when the channel can get bad, it can get really bad. So that's definitely not a compliment. I mentioned the film was very boring, as again the moments that are very questionable and just unbelievable, made me go, what the hell, so many times. There were so many moments that I thought, wait, what? Like, involving this acting, which is kind of like, at one point, even kind of like disappears at some point, not even the character disappears, and it's never explained why he disappeared. And lastly, the singing here. It's like, there were even a few musical notes and numbers here that were just terrible, which is fortunate, because Ross and Julie Cole are actually pretty good singers. They actually can sing pretty well, actually. Especially Olivia Holt, like, she has a beautiful voice. This film doesn't really showcase the best. I don't know what happened, but you can tell that when you're trying with this singing again, like, you can really tell. Really tell. Kind of, in the choreography of some of these movie numbers aren't really that good either. Yeah, even the songs aren't that well written either. Like, just a couple of original ones. Like some music numbers will be involving covers of other songs. Like one involving Left Eye Head from the Bruno Mars, which is just so cringy as hell. And there's this one volume song that Olivia Holt's character has written, which is a song that actually could have been interesting. That actually could have been an actually deep song, but just how it's executed well in the movie and how Olivia Holt sings it, doesn't really hit a punch. Not to mention the ending is also one ending that just makes no sense and just like that. It just ends. That's pretty much all else I can say about this movie. So overall, Stardust update, it freaking sucks, honestly. Like, I don't know why I bought to watch this movie with my friends, because it's definitely something that's not working. It's almost lose on March, so yeah. So I don't know why I'm being watching film now, but whatever. But yeah, Stardust update fucking sucks. It starts with some good cinematography that actually is somewhat well shot. Everything else freaking sucks, from the acting to the directing to the writing to the characters to the music to this film is pretty much terrible and nearly every level. Again, other than some well shot cinematography, everything else about this movie just freaking sucks, and I definitely would not recommend this film one bit. Not one bit. So that being said, I'm going to give Status Update a 3 of a D minus. Well guys, that is my review of Stardust Update. If you unfortunately have seen this movie, fortunately, let me know what your thoughts on the comments down below. I got different seen it, but yeah, I've seen it again, let me know in the comments down below. And stay tuned for a lot more videos planned. I have a couple other movie reviews coming your way. Like I said, I've been trying to be more consistent movie reviews, so hope you're enjoying that. And I'll have people details go to the movies up very soon. I'll also have a couple more top lists, and then Freaky Friday, the latest Disney Channel original movie, is coming on Star Day. I'm going to do 2 lists on on my best and worst Disney Channel original movies. So, see if that coming very soon. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I honestly truly do appreciate. If you're on, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites. All links are down below. I am Samuel Mold from Stardust-oneworldreviews. I will see you next time, and stay cool, buddy. Peace.